Welcome back to Olia's Hair Journal, the place where we explore natural, effective, and reliable hair care recipes from around the world. In today's video, we're looking at a tutorial originally shared by Hair Solio, a channel well known for its unique hair care tips. The focus is onion oil, one of the most popular natural remedies for boosting hair growth, making your hair stronger, and adding volume. What makes onion oil stand out compared to onion juice is that it doesn't dry out your hair, and it can be stored for several months. That makes it a perfect choice for anyone dealing with thinning, shedding, or even early signs of balding. If you're searching for a natural, affordable, and easy-to-apply solution, this recipe might just surprise you with how powerful it can be. She begins by preparing the main ingredients: 2 types of onions, 1 red onion and 1 brown onion. Each onion is peeled and chopped into small pieces, just as you would when preparing onion juice. Using both red and brown onions creates a balance. Red onions are richer in sulfur, which powerfully nourishes the hair follicles, while brown onions are milder and help soften the overall scent of the oil. Once everything is chopped, she places the onion pieces neatly on a plate, ready for the next step: blending them and combining with the carrier oil. This step is important because cutting and blending allow the natural compounds to be released, making it easier for the nutrients to infuse into the oil and create a strong foundation for hair growth. With the ingredients ready, she places all the chopped red and brown onions into a blender and adds 15 tablespoons of grapeseed oil. Blending the onions with oil right from the start helps release their sulfur compounds and allows the nutrients to combine more easily with the carrier oil. After blending, she transfers the paste into a pot and adds another 15 tablespoons of grapeseed oil, making it a total of 30 tablespoons. Grapeseed oil is a great choice here because it's lightweight, non-greasy, and rich in vitamin E and essential fatty acids that support hair health. She sets the pot on medium heat and begins to stir. Keeping the mixture moving is important to prevent the onions from sticking or burning. This process takes about 25 minutes, giving the oil enough time to fully absorb the nutrients from the onions without destroying them. As the mixture slowly changes color to a golden brown, it signals that the extraction is complete and the onion oil is ready for the filtering stage. This is how to make onion oil. Once the mixture has cooled down, she moves on to the filtering stage to separate the pure oil from the onion paste. At first, she tries using a cloth filter bag, but that turns out to be a mistake because as she squeezes the bag, tiny onion particles slip through the small holes and the oil becomes cloudy instead of clear. To fix this, she switches to a more effective method. She uses a coffee filter secured over the top of a glass jar with clothespins. This method takes more time, but it's far more practical because she doesn't have to squeeze the bag. The oil just drips through the filter and into the jar. This leaves behind only the clean extract. The downside is that this process can take several hours, sometimes even overnight, but the payoff is worth it. You get a nice clear golden onion oil that is much smoother and easier to store for longer periods of time. In the end, she collects about 100 milliliters of pure onion oil. It's not a lot, but it's highly concentrated and ready to use in her hair care routine. For the second method, she still uses both red and brown onions, but this time the preparation is a little different. After peeling and chopping them into small pieces, she places all the onion chunks directly into a pot. Next, she pours in grapeseed oil until the onions are completely covered. To give you a clear idea of the quantity, she measures with a tablespoon and adds about 60 to 70 tablespoons of grapeseed oil. Using more oil ensures that the onions cook evenly and that she'll end up with a larger amount of finished onion oil. She turns the stove to medium heat and stirs regularly so that none of the onion pieces stick to the bottom. After about 25 to 30 minutes, the onions become soft and translucent, which is the sign that the infusion process is complete. She then lets the mixture rest overnight to cool down and settle before moving on to the filtering stage the next day. The next day, once the mixture has completely cooled, she begins the filtering process. Just like before, she uses a coffee filter, securing it over the top of a glass jar with clothespins. She slowly pours the oil into the filter, allowing it to drip through little by little, while the onion residue stays behind. Because this batch contains much more oil than the first method, she switches to a larger jar to continue the filtration. The process takes time, but it ensures that the oil comes out clear, smooth, and free from onion particles. After several hours, the filtering is finished. The onion pulp left in the filter looks dense and fully cooked, while the jar is now filled with golden onion oil, ready to be stored. Finally, she transfers the oil into smaller glass jars, seals them tightly, and even adds labels for neat storage. The result is a larger quantity of pure onion oil, clean, well preserved, and convenient for repeated use in her hair care routine. With the onion oil ready, she now demonstrates how to apply it to the scalp. She takes a small amount of oil, warms it up by rubbing it between her hands, and then gently presses her fingertips onto the scalp. For best results, she recommends sectioning the hair before applying the oil. This makes it easier to stay organized, avoid tangling, and ensure that every part of the scalp gets covered. But in this demonstration, she decides not to section her hair, showing that it's still effective either way. She uses the pads of her fingers to massage the oil in small circular motions. This gentle movement creates natural heat, which improves blood circulation and helps deliver nutrients to the hair follicles. As she works through the scalp, the massage also turns into a relaxing treatment that reduces tension. She adds another technique as well. Instead of just rubbing, she carefully moves the scalp itself with her fingertips. This deeper motion further stimulates blood flow and provides extra nourishment to the roots. Finally, she reminds us not to overlook the hairline area. The edges of the hair are often the most fragile and under the most tension, so taking extra time to massage and apply oil there is essential for maintaining strength and preventing breakage. Through these two methods, she's shown just how powerful onion oil can be as a natural treatment for hair growth. Whether you use the smaller batch with less oil or the larger infusion with more, both approaches create a nourishing oil that helps reduce shedding, strengthen the roots, and encourage thicker, healthier hair. The real key is consistency. When used regularly, combined with gentle scalp massages, onion oil can make a visible difference: less breakage, stronger follicles, and fuller hair over time. Thank you for watching Olia's Hair Journal. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss our upcoming natural hair care recipes and tips. See you in the next video.